Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Queen Lioness. Thank you for stopping in. I'm back with another channeled message for the whole collective. Um, it was a lot, but we're gonna work through it. I used the Wisdom of Oracle deck and the Oracle of Fairies. Coming out of the Oracle of Fairies, there's hope, believe in magic, and manifestation came out in reverse. And I had started to turn it upright, but then I was told to leave it in reverse. Okay. Now, that card in particular says be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now, now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Okay. I was told to leave it in reverse because the message that was channeled is like you're manifesting something, but you don't believe in your magic. Okay. You don't have the hope that what you're manifesting is going to come to fruition. So, let's see here. The first card that came out of the Wisdom of Oracle deck said, come to the edge. Okay. In other words, it gives me hangman energy. Okay. Letting go of your fears, stepping off of the cliff and down into the deep abyss of unsurety. That's scary as fuck, right? Gestation period. Whatever that it is that you're manifesting, you've been thinking about for a while now. Your higher self is trying to get you to move forward here. And it has something to do with discovering the gifts that were given to you. Okay. The next card that came out was not for you. All right. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay. I don't know if this is talking about work, family, friends, environments. Okay. But you tend to bend and not break. You're loyal to the wrong people, places, things, whatever it is. Okay. But you know, your inner knowing, your higher self here, you know that whatever is not for you isn't for you. It doesn't fit. You have a hard time being around it or doing it. It doesn't excite you. You have a hard time staying focused with it or whatever it is. There's always something pushing and pulling. Like you're pushing to get closer to it while it pulls away. Okay. That's not natural ebb and flow. If it's harder to work and deal with, it probably shouldn't be there. Something about you being the glue that holds things together. Okay, and I guess this piggybacks on the not for you. Okay, especially with family and friends. You are always the one that's there for others. You pick up the slack. When they call, you come running. But when it comes time for you to need that energy back, where are they? This energy came out in one of the collective reads I did. Yeah. So I would sit on that, okay? And make decisions that are best for you, not for everyone else. Always saying yes to other people means that Somewhere down the line, you're saying no to yourself. Okay. Um, is nothing wrong with being selfless, but to some degree, your selflessness is being selfish and not taking care of you. Um, so after Not For You, the next card that came out was Milk and Honey. Okay, you're abundant. And maybe that's what the fuck these people know about you, is that you're abundant, right? So if I can stay attached to what is abundant, my blessings will flow too. But at the same damn time, that is stopping you from getting what it is that you need. And at what point are you going to stop being a martyr, you know, putting yourself on the back burner to please and appease everyone else around you, when at the end of the day they probably could give two fucks about your happiness? Okay. But you're abundant. Okay. You're poised for what it is that you're manifesting, and that's why manifestation came out in reverse. You don't think that you're ready for it. You don't think that you can accomplish it, can handle it, can maintain it, whatever it is. You don't think that you can do it. Okay, but you have to know that under Milk and Honey, the card Poised came out. Okay, so it is yours. It's whatever you want to do with it. But a major part of that is going to be you having to mend parts of your shadow to make this happen so you can move forward. Okay, you got to heal inside before it can come outside. And to not do this shadow work is where I'm talking right now. To not do it will keep you stuck in this same cycle, this curse, this hex, whatever it is that you are supposed to be breaking in this lifetime. So again, taking me back to that hangman energy, okay? Feeling trapped, feeling stuck. You're meant to break this cycle here. The next card that came out after that was To the Sea. Okay, SEA, like back to the ocean. And what that means is going with the natural ebb and flow of life. Everything here is interconnected, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, you, me, the trees, the butterflies, the birds, the spider that you want to kill, we are all interconnected. Okay, and to work against the natural flow of life is to be out of alignment and out of sync with what you're supposed to be doing. There's no place like home was the next card. And what they're talking about is coming back to yourself. You know, finding your inner self. Finding that hope again. Spirit is trying to connect to you. Spirit has something that they're trying to say to you. Your ears may be ringing. Okay? And I say that because mine have been ringing, I promise you, for like 2 weeks straight now. 2 weeks straight. Like, the downloads are real as hell. Okay? So I would suggest getting grounded, you know, um, finding time to have meditation time, finding time to have you time, finding time to do some self care. When we slow down, is when spirit is able to get through, okay? But we've got to take a moment to take a step back, to disengage with people, with society, with technology. You know, always being in the mix is not always good. Being connected to your phone 24/7 is not good. A, for your body, you know, all the radioactivity that the phone gives off. B, it's not good for your mental, okay? Staring at a screen all day is not good for you. Being cooped up in the house all day is not good for you. So everything I'm hearing in moderation, you know, if you work from home, I can't tell you how to run your schedule because I don't know what that schedule looks like. But there's nothing wrong with shutting shit off and taking a nap if you need to recharge. Okay, society would have you believe that naps are for children. Naps are for whoever the fuck needs it. Okay, if you are feeling burnt out, if your eyes hurt, if your head is hurting, if you can't stay focused, yeah, take a break. Take a fucking nap. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Society and all they bullshit ass rules, no. Because me taking a 30-minute nap is going to recharge my brain so I can focus and get the fucking shit done that is being required of me, right? Whereas if I don't get the fucking 30-minute nap in, then I'm lagging, I'm dragging, probably about to curse people out to make a deadline. No. Take care of you. The rest of that shit can wait. Okay? But slowing down so that you can hear spirit. You're being guided, okay, to reinvent yourself and your thoughts, okay? Yeah, it's time for you to rediscover who you are because you're destined for greatness. Okay? And on the level up, on this journey, bottom of the deck here says magical gateway. Okay? So on our way to this magical gateway here, everything can't go. That's why we got to do, at this point, some spring cleaning. Okay? Decluttering what surrounds us. And I'm not just talking about in your physical space. What I'm really talking about is in your mental, right? Doing shadow work, figuring out why we are the way we are, and working towards fixing it, mending that, okay? A lot of us have abandonment issues, trust issues, self-confidence issues, mommy issues, daddy issues. Like, there's things that we all have went through. Well, not all, but a nice portion of us, especially if you're tapped in, you know, we've experienced things. You have to let go, stop harboring those ill emotions because it's gonna be detrimental to your health. And in order for you to do what is destined of you, you're gonna need that. Okay? Some of y'all might suffer from anxiety. Okay. Um, to the ones that do, all I can say is take a moment to find something, find a happy place. Okay. Something that really speaks to your soul, something that calms you. And whenever you get anxious, take a moment, take a deep breath, and find your happy place. Okay. Um, the next card that came out after that said breathe. Okay, and that kind of is where I get this anxiety from. Okay, it's not as scary. This situation or whatever you're dealing with is not as scary as you think it is. Okay. Um, your life experiences, right? There's gold in them, in your shadow work. And when I say gold, I don't necessarily mean money, although if you feel the need to, you could monetize it. But I'm talking about gold in the sense of there's something pure and rare and authentic, right, about your experience. Own that. Your life experiences are your life experiences shape you into who you are here and now. Okay. And like I said in one of the channeled videos, who you are today is not who you was a week ago, a month ago, 10 years ago. And who you are today is not who you'll be this time next week, 2 weeks, 5 months from now. We are forever evolving. Okay. And to stay stagnant and stuck is not an option anymore. Your life was fated to be the way it is to bring you to this very moment. Okay. You were meant for this very moment here. This is the pivot point. Okay. Like I said, we bend, but we don't break. This situation won't break you. It's going to make you. Okay. This is the catalyst for a new world, for a new beginning. And in order to do that, reflection is needed at this time. Open your eyes and see from a higher perspective, right? It's easy to get caught up in my version versus your version of how a situation went. But if I can detach myself from that point and not just see my way, but see your side and then try to see it from a higher perspective, it's not about being right and wrong or who's right and wrong. It's about finding common ground. And if you can't find common ground, then, move on. But reflection here is needed. Try to see it from a higher perspective. Examine carefully. Okay. The next card that had came out was peace. And what I took from that card was something is disturbing your mental stability. Okay. Follow your intuition here. Whatever that gut feeling is telling you, trust it. Okay. And the more that you trust your instincts, the more in tune and the more in tune you'll become. And if you don't necessarily know how to trust your intuition, ask for a sign. Ask spirit, your archangels, your ancestors, the ascended masters, your spirit guides, your fairies, whomever it is that you feel closest to. Talk to them. Ask them to show you a sign. If this is the way I'm supposed to go, can I see this? Or however it is that you want to do that. Okay? For some of you, this ain't for everybody. It could be. I don't know. I don't know your life. I'm just here with the messages. It's time for somebody to go back to school and or become self-taught. Okay? And I was speaking on this in one of the other videos. So this is how I know things are what they are. Okay? That card that I'm talking about, it said time to go. That's what the card said. So when I first encountered that card, it to me said start school, right? Like it's time to go back to school is what I got. But then upon further holding and picking up energy off of it, something or someone has ran its course in your life. Okay? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with owning the fact that everything doesn't stay in our life all the time. Okay? People come and go for seasons. They're meant to teach us lessons. And it's up to us if we learn them or not. If we don't learn them, then we'll end up repeating it until we do. Something or someone is on borrowed time. I don't know if that means death or a situation is coming to an end, like I've been picking up on. But yeah, these are all things that you've been contemplating. Okay. Something about ask all the questions. I don't know if that's you talking to yourself with shadow work, if that's you talking to a teacher at school, your ancestors and them for answers or confirmation. But ask the questions that you want answers to. Okay? I personally believe that there is no there is no stupid question. If you don't know, you don't know. But it's time to put in the work here. Okay? It's time to imagine the life that you want. Okay? So hope and believe in magic. So that this manifestation that's in reverse can become upright. Right? Trust that what you want wants you back. Because it does. What you want out of life wants you back also. But you've got to put in some effort to obtain it. Imagine the life that you want. Some of you may be dealing with chaos that has nothing to do with you. And that's what I mean when I was talking about people being attached to you. You might be carrying somebody else's karma just because you're attached to them in some manner, right? That's why we have to do cord cuttings, okay? Call your energy back to you so that way people can't harvest off of your energy. Some of you may be having issues coming to terms with the fact that whatever this situation, connection, or whatever is has ran its course, and that it's time to let go. And you can sit down, I advise it, and ask yourself why. Why do you have an issue with letting this go? If it's not going with the natural ebb and flow of your life, why are we still trying to hold on to something? Why are we trying to piece back things that don't need to be there? It's broken. It's broken for a reason. Why do we keep trying to apply Gorilla Glue to eggshells to put Humpty Dumpty back together? He's a fucking egg. When he fell, he cracked and broke. Just take the egg and fucking scramble it. You know what I'm saying? Like the saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Take this energy and alchemize it to the betterment of you. Okay? But holding on to things that don't have shit to do with you, that it don't serve your higher purpose, that it make you feel out of sorts and crazy and drained, why the fuck would you want to hold on to that? Okay? And I'm this is coming from a place of tough love, because I've been in some situations, okay? I've had an ex-girlfriend that wanted to kill me. Why the fuck would I attempt to hold on to something that could be at my detriment? That makes no sense. Okay? But just know that you are very blessed, highly protected, highly favored. Spirit does want you to come out on top here. Happy, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to be. Imagine your life being happy, okay? Because deep down inside, deep knowing here, you know that this is what the fuck you deserve. You deserve happiness. You deserve to have the life that you want. And you also deserve to have people in your life that support you. And it's not just you supporting them, right? Reciprocity, Six of Pentacles, it goes both ways. You can't pour from a cup that's empty. And you shouldn't be pouring all of your cup into other people without them replenishing you. Point blank and period. You are blessed and highly favored. I love you. Most High loves you. And you should love yourself, and that should be the fuck it. You know, to hell with the rest of these people. If they can't get on board, they can get steamrolled the fuck over, okay? But I love you. That's what I've got. Hit the like button, share, subscribe to the channel. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.